Yo, what's up? It's your favorite homegirl, Chrshy to go, back with another reaction video for show.
Merry Christmas.
I don't know if y'all can tell, my energy is a little low. It's a little low, guys. I'm not even gonna lie, because if you saw the video, if I posted it, the video before this, I was trying to react to RM joke, and I came across a subtitle technical difficulty after already having come off of having a video completely blocked for Born Singer, because I did it from one of Army's pages. They had posted an actual visual live performance, which I couldn't directly find from Bantan or just the Hybe label channels. So if you guys have a solution for either one of those, please drop it in the comments below. Please let me know. Again, I'm like just mind baffled because we're in the middle of Vlogmas. It's everyday posting and I have 2 video fails. But hey, it's the L's and woes of Vlogmas. I appreciate you guys for still staying tuned and tapping in with me. As you see, kind of not the order I wanted to do it, or how I wanted it to be rolled out to you guys, at least in the imperfections of it all. But I did want to see RM in his own element, and then along with him and another featured artist, specifically in the whole rap genre. I know we reacted to the Wildflower with him and Eugene, and that was a perfect harmonic balance between singer and rapper. I know Anderson .Paak does some singing. He does like this. I would put him and Doja Cat in the same category, but not sonically, just in the style of how they perform, right? It's kind of like sing, rap, sing. You never know. They go in and out of the pocket sometimes. So I'm excited to see, like, this reminds me, this collaboration kind of gives me the vibe of J-Hope and J. Cole on the streets. And obviously I know the history of how J. Cole has inspired J-Hope. I don't know the history of RM and Anderson .Paak, but just the collaboration, I feel like they're gonna bounce well off of each other. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. Before we do, you know what we gotta do. Drop that intro, baby.
Oh, brother.
Whew. Okay, guys, let's hope this. I'm sure I kind of skimmed through it. I didn't want to pre-listen at all. I skimmed through it hoping it was gonna be English subtitles. And this is just from a year ago. Like I was saying in the previous one, I think maybe their older ones might not have had, maybe I need to not mess with anything, where it was auto-generated directly into all English, because it was doing this English and Italian thing, and even then I was like, Italian? Y'all let me know. I could just be completely oblivious to how this all works, because I'm new here, becoming true here, but very much new here. Without further ado, though, I'm excited for this one. This was on the list too. I just ready to get into it and soak up some of the good rap energy from Rap Monster and Anderson .Paak. Let's go. I do like this train scene though. I caught that in my little press through. Oh, they always dress so nice, and like, look at this subtle brown. The way it's just like the little, this is something I would wear. This is something I would put on, definitely.
I'm still alive.
Okay.
I'm still alive.
You could tell, I don't know, I feel like maybe he wrote this with Anderson .Paak too, because even the way he's saying it right now, or maybe they were in the studio together and Anderson kind of helped him produce his tonalities of the way he would pronounce things, his flow, right, his delivery. And I'm still alive. That really gives me that Anderson .Paak sound that we all are used to. If you actually listen to Anderson .Paak, you know what I'm talking about. The way he ends his notes, or ends the phrases that he's performing for the songs, like very much spot on in what RM just did right here.
I'm still alive.
Okay.
I'm still alive.
They just all have so much swag.
But I'm moving, just live now, going forward. Yeah, 멈추지 않은 정물. Don't be one night culture. Give me no name, cause I'm untitled. 계속 전시되는 내 삶. Yeah, 그래도 삶.
I'm still alive.
과거는 가버렸고 미래는 모르네. 두 갈래 길에서 숨 고르네. 벗어나고 싶어 이 캠퍼스의 틀. 어제와 내일이 내게 들인 그늘 나 그저 담담하게.
Wait, say that again. Want to be free of this canvas frame,
벗어나고 싶어 이 캔버스의 틀 어제
the shades that yesterday and tomorrow cast upon me.
내일이 내게 들인 그늘 나 그저 잠잠
Unfazed, just live time.
time 24/7 yeah baby I'm on time 난 그저 오늘을 살아 1분 1초마저 가진 처음부터 걸어보신 no me I'm still alive
Facts.
y'all can lock me in the frame I'm moving
Yeah, still alive. Okay, I like how that plays into the train aspect too. What is that floating here though?
I'm still alive but I'm moving just live now don't fall it yeah 멈추지 않은 정물 또 비워 나의 꽃을 I'm still alive but I'm moving just live now don't fall it yeah 멈추지 않은 정물 yo I never stop baby let's get it now Earth day's my day one brother baby 난 돈으로 시간을 벌어 걔네 초롱은 듣지만 닉비 버려 꼭 벌어지듯 올라
It's always the fools putting their lives on the line for the online. Please, thank you. Talk. We just talked about that before in another video, but again, the loudest people. He said that in Wildflower, but the loudest people aren't always the best people that listen to. They're not always the ones that know it all. Sometimes you have to pay attention to the quiet person, and again, actions over words. But haters will hate, potatoes will potato. I didn't say that. Moving on.
목숨 걸어 trendsetter I'm a friend better 시상해줄 정도의 going getter 결국 네가 원하는 대로는 되지 않았지 바란 거 달리 너무 잘
Wait, he always does this to me. He starts like he'll slow it down and then he just hit a fast pocket. I'm like trying to read and make sure, bro. He rapping faster than I can think at times. Good Lord. Trendsetter, I'm a friend better. Getting sick of the go and getter. Turns out things didn't go the way you wanted. I'm living well unlike the way you wish for it to be, huh? Facts though, like it's some people out there praying on your downfall, and even if they're not directly doing it, sometimes envy and jealousy comes out in crazy ways, and they may not ever overtly show it to you, but just the lack of support says a lot, you know. That can go. I notice even down to the community I've grown with you guys, like. You guys don't know me from a can of paint, but we've been able to build community and bond with each other to the point where I can have bloopers, I can tell you my age, I can have imperfections, things where people I've grown up with or people I've been a part that have been a part of my lives that have phased out. Sometimes people don't grow with you, if that makes sense. And I've always noticed that in my creative endeavors, as far as my music or just putting out content, I've gotten a lot more support from connecting with online peers or people I relate with than my actual real life peers at times. Like and not everyone always gets it until they see it, and then you might get congratulations or that was really good, but I don't think they ever fully understand what it looks like to truly support a friend sometimes. Is he throwing up his hood? What did he say? '94 living in. Okay, that's the year he was born. 91. Wait. Yeah, he was born in 94 with me. 91. Look at my royal road. What does that mean? You better move out. Your rent is overdue. Me rather do it like, look at my stain. Facts. Hold on. Wait, no. Shame. Simply living the moment like those pesky weeds. Like a flower, but I need that. Stay. I like that.
Hey, Paak, what's that? You doing know what I'm saying? I know what you're saying, bro. Shit happens in life, but you know what happens is what happens. It's gonna be what's gonna be, bro.
Is Anderson in the video?
Yeah, come on.
Or maybe Anderson is on a hook with him too. I feel like that's what's happening here. That's beautiful. The life is better than death. I prove it. I promise you. Because it's times where you just like, I don't know, Lord. I don't know. But I promise you, to live life is better than just existing, right? And I think that's very much fruitful than ever death. Because we never really die. But that's a whole nother story for another day.
now don't fall it yeah 멈추지 않은 정물 don't be one night culture I'm still out but I'm moving Gillette now
Is that his energy just moving around?
Yo, I never stop, baby, let's get it now.
All this going on. He's moving from place to place. He's thinking. He could be really doing all that dancing, but not for real. It just could be happening in his mind. I like that creative element of it, like going into his mind while also seeing what was actually happening at that time. That was fire. I like that. I like that a lot. No, I feel like he does a really good job. That's something I noticed. That's something I noticed that RM does, at least from the videos I've seen so far. He doesn't necessarily overly have the guest collaborator in the music video with him, but I've noticed that never takes away from it for me. For me, I feel like he uses the collaborators as kind of an instrument as well. It's like they kind of soundtrack what he's describing, even though the song is already a song. I don't even know how to process what I'm trying to say right now. I hope that makes sense. Like he's performing, it's kind of like what they say, we walk around life with a soundtrack to our own life, right? He's rapping his life. It's, for me at least. So when I hear him then turn around and use artists, but they're never visually in it, it never feels like they need to be either. It's kind of like they're this over, that's like I said about Eugene, it was just kind of like this angelic tone that she came from. And then Anderson .Paak gives me like great elevator, like elevator music, but great elevator music, just like the doo-doo-doo sound of your life, right? Like he's on the train, and it just like as he's telling his story about how he's moved forward, he's still moving, he ain't let things make or break him. I'm not what you thought I would be. You might be mad about that, but hey, to each his own. Like him just still saying he's constantly evolving, constantly in motion. And then we have the Anderson .Paak. That's why at first I was like, that twang of how he ended the hook definitely reminds me of everything Anderson .Paak does all the time. So that makes sense now. It was Anderson .Paak supporting him, and him. I love when rappers do that too. They'll take a singer and have them do the hook, but they'll add a little tonality to that. So they're not really carrying the melody singing, but they are obviously singing in that too. It's kind of like a little groove, right? Just like a groove intermission. I really did enjoy this video visually as well too. I love the train aspect, the moving through life, right? And then even the scenes, I still never really, y'all let me know. For me, I guess I could symbolize that extra emotion that was happening as like his energy in life. I don't know. He did talk about being in a canvas and a frame and breaking outside of that. But overall, I feel like I still would give a video a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for me. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I'm interested again to see more solo work with him though. Again, I mentioned earlier, I'm still a little mine. If I'm being brutally honest about that, I don't even know if y'all can hear. It's chaos. It's chaos happening right now. Keep it together, Chrshy. Keep it together. The freaking trash people are outside. I don't know if y'all hear that. I've been trying to push through my commentary because of that. In the video before this, I'm having a meltdown. Oh my God. Chrshy, you're having a meltdown. Keep it together. Yes, you heard everything I had to say about the last 2 videos I tried to record. If you guys have any answers for me on how I can fix that, please let me know. I really, really, really appreciate you guys for always tapping in. We are on the road to 1K by my birthday, December 31st. Yes, the last day of the year. The last day of the year. God damn me.
Stop the cap.
You can't make this up. Like, you just leave the bloopers in there. Again, I love you guys for always accepting me as I am, working with me through the kinks as I continue to grow. You guys have been great support and just letting me know it's cool. Just be yourself. Continue to do what you do. I appreciate y'all. If y'all have more RM that you would like me to react to that has English subtitles through Bangtan or Hybe labels or Big Hit, any of their main channels, their actual channels, please let me know. I would love to come back and revisit some more RM. I'll do a little bit more research on my own to see if I can find the solutions to the English subtitles. But if you have anything, just let me know again on how I can resolve this, or new other tracks that I can react to. It's more to come though. Don't get me wrong. We have a full Vlogmas list, and I'm still super excited about it. Just a little hiccup nonetheless. But I love you guys. Tell a friend to support all things Chrshy, or simply type in Chrshy Reacts and you can find all my future content to come and some of my old content if you're interested in that. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, you're probably gonna like this one as well. See you next time. Peace.